What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On this video, I'm going to be working on the Wrangler. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do a little recording video of the exhaust and how it sounds now because it is cut. So it goes a cat and then a muffler, and then there's a pipe that runs out to the rear. I've already cut that down to the muffler, so it sounds better than it did originally. But I think right now I'm going to cut the muffler off, and then it's going to just be catalytic converter, and that's where my exhaust could be pouring out. I just want a little beefier sound for the Wrangler, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give you guys a sound of how it sounds right now. I'm actually gonna show you real quick. So, originally, it'll come out somewhere right here, but currently, so you got your cat in here, and then you got straight to your muffler, and then that's where it's ending currently, right there. So I'm gonna cut it right there, probably right before that that U-bolt, and then it should give me a much better sound. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start it up, and I'll show you guys what that sounds like. I think I'm losing actually pressure, and I think it's my master cylinder, because the clutch brake and master cylinder are connected, and I must have a leak in the clutch line somewhere, which I did before, but it stopped, so it must be back. So I gotta give her a nice pump. And I just found out also that my rear drum cylinder is now leaking down the back of my tire. So I got some work to do. Alright, so this is how it sounds currently. Go ahead and get to cutting that muffler before it gets too hot. Got a good U-joint at least. A little beat up, you know, but it'll work. Alright, so pretty shitty cutting, but I do plan on putting a sleeve that aims it down, like just a, not even a 90, just a 45, just to, I don't know, get the exhausters going down instead. Because before how I had it was shooting straight back at the tank guard, because it's a metal skid plate. So back before it was just shooting right that way, but I am gonna get a little 45 to 90 degree angle right there. I'm just gonna clamp it on. I'm not too worried about that, but let's hear how it sounds. Much louder. It's got more of a rumble to it, like almost like a V8. That's what I was really going for with it. Honestly, it sounds really good. I'll give it a little revs. I'm not too worried about it. It sounds way better, to be honest. I mean, it's pretty beefy sounding. It sounds real good. Nice and deep and throaty. Also, this is the cylinder, the wheel cylinder for the drum that's leaking all over the back tire. I'm gonna have to take care of that at pretty annoying, but you know, I'll get it. I have never changed the drums or the brakes on this thing yet. The only thing I have done was I redid the fuel lines in the front because they were all rusted up. So I got the new lines. I did mount them here, which is, now I'm kind of regretting it. The tires don't rub it at all. They're far from it. They do have a stopper for turning, which I had to get because the tires were rubbing on the springs. So because of that, and I do have wheel spacers on this. I think they're ½ inch, I'm pretty sure. But it's not rubbing at all. So I think I might just leave it, but I had to run these brand new front lines all the way to the master cylinder. And so far so good. It's doing fine. Because I also had to extend these, and when I was going through putting these extension kits on, to unscrew the old ones, it just busted right here because they were that rusted. And underneath, even the fuel lines, they're like that too. So I do have to replace all that eventually. But anyway, guys, I think that's gonna be the end of the video. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked the way that this Wrangler sounds. Still sitting out there just rumbling. It's nice. Sounds much better. I still got to take it on a drive. I'll probably do that on the next video or whatever, and show you guys how it sounds from the inside. It doesn't seem too loud when you give it some revs until it sits at an idle, and then it sounds just nice and throaty the way I like it. But anyway, if you guys like this, you want to see more of the YJ Wrangler, then like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want, and I'll see you on the next one.